Hi everybody, this is Consuelo from Consuelo, Viola's daughter, and I'm here today to show you how I block this shawl that I crocheted. Now I did do a video previously, I don't remember the number of it, where I did block a piece. I believe it was a top and it was 100% cotton. But that blocking was done with steam, and this one I'm going to do with hot water. So stay tuned, and I will show you real quick how I go about blocking with just plain water and not using steam. And by the way, if in your passing, would you kindly hit the thumbs up? The thumbs up that YouTube is always looking for, and I appreciate it very much. And welcome my previous subscribers or my ongoing subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. I noticed that I did get a few new ones this week, and thank you very much, and I hope you come back. I'm going to right now show you how I block. Right here is the shawl that I did, and it's by Ursula. It's called Count My Blessings, and the pattern is on Ravelry. I believe it's a paid pattern, but it's called Count My Blessings. And sorry about Woody yelling, but I think he wants to go to sleep, but it's too early. But he's trying to get me up there anyway. So hold on, and I'm going to show you how I block this real quick. Thank you. Well, as you can see, I wet this up pretty much and try to get it as straight as I can. And when it's wet, it's really easy to stretch and pull with very little effort. You don't want to overstretch it. And then you let it dry. Now when I do it with the steam, I don't have to wait so long for it to dry, but being that I'm doing it with water, it's going to take a little longer, so I have to wait till it dries, then I'll unpin it and I'll slide it over. And this was just a quick little video to show you what I do when I do the water version. And you try to, you can, if you see that you missed a little spot or you want to open something, like see I try to get these the same. If you want to open it a little more, you're not happy with it, you just spray it again. And as you see, I'm repurposing a Febreze bottle. I'm just using plain warm water, actually warm tap water. If you want, you could put, I guess, a little bit of lavender spray in it if you want to add a scent, but I usually don't add a scent. And as I go along, I'm going to be pulling and straightening and making sure that these things hang somewhat straight. They don't have to be perfectly straight. It's handmade. It's not supposed to be perfectly straight. You have to have a little action going on there that's natural. So I hope you enjoyed this, and maybe you learned something from it, or maybe I should learn something from you. So if you have some better tips than what I'm doing here, I only have a few blocks. They're like 4 feet by 2 feet because they're 12-inch squares. Each one of these blocks is 12-inch squares that I'm using, and they interlock. And I'm going to probably buy some more. I keep saying that, and then I forget, when I see yarn, I forget to buy the other things I need. So this is pretty much what I do. I'll let it dry, then I'll slide it over there, because the corner, if you look over here, you'll see the corner is falling off the table because this scarf is so long. It's actually falling off the table. So what I'm going to do is move it over once this dries and I'm happy with the way it looks. I'll be pulling and tugging a little bit on it to make sure that it looks straight. It looks pretty good. It's going to dry, it's fabric, it's going to move, it's going to drape. So this is the one version of the shawl, because I did another version, and I didn't actually finish it just yet, but I will finish it shortly, and then I'll probably block it the same way. Not quite sure because it's cotton. It's like 100% cotton. Number 3. That what do they call that? Yeah, it's merchandised cotton, but it's for fashion. So I don't know. It's going to be my first time blocking it. So I'm debating whether I should just put it in the washing machine on gentle, let it get really wet, and then just stretch it out, lay it flat and let it dry, which I might do. Or I might just do this method too. Just pin it down a little bit, and you see, you can always move it a little because this is not dry yet. And this will probably, I usually let it dry overnight to make sure it's nice and dry, especially when it's wet with water. If you do steam, it's like a matter of minutes. But I thought I'd show you the different ways because I did do a steam version on the video. So while we're waiting for it to dry, I'm going to leave. And I love this yarn. This is that Red Heart, It's a Wrap. And it's actually like a number 2. But it's really nice to make a shawl with. If you're making like a summer weight shawl, not a winter weight shawl. And I guess Woody's calling me. You can hear him yelling in the background, I'm sure. And that means he wants to go to sleep. Well, it's playtime. Oh, it's 5 o'clock? It's playtime. So I have to play with him an hour before I put him to bed. And then he'll go to sleep at 6, and he won't wake up until about 7 tomorrow in the morning. Like 7:20. And then he wants breakfast. So on your way out, if you didn't do it yet or you forgot, would you give me a thumbs up and a like, share, or comment? And you can subscribe. If you subscribe and you hit that bell, the one that's fully covered, that'll give you notification that I'm going to put another video on whenever I do put a new one on. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you, Ursula, for this pattern. It's great. I love it. I already have a second one almost finished. And when this one dries, I'll block it too. And I'll show you the finished ones when after it's been blocked. And everyone have a good evening. Stay kind. Keep crocheting and walk in the beauty of the day. Thank you.